Welcome everyone, my name is Salima, yoga therapist, and today we begin a practice called strengthening the aura. So as you sit now to prepare for this particular practice, come into a cross-legged position and sit with a tall, straight spine. Imagine the space around you, 9 feet in front, behind, to each side, above you and below you. And as you visualize and imagine that space, fill it full of white light. And become aware of your aura. This powerful ring of protection around you, this powerful way for you to communicate with the rest of the world, your thoughts, your ideas, and your emotional states. We're going to do a practice today that helps to strengthen your aura, to really heighten your experience of being able to influence without saying anything, but merely your presence. We begin by tuning in. Press your palms together at the center of your chest. Focus now in between the eyebrows and slightly above as you close your eyes. Imagine a straight line coming from the base of your spine all the way up to the top of your head, and then draw that line, sink it all the way back down to the base of your spine. We tune in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the teacher within. Take a deep inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om And through the nose, exhale, relax your hands all the way down to your knees. Take a deep inhale now. If there's any thought that's blocking your way for this practice, inhale now, and through the mouth, let it go. Exhale. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale, let it go. And last one, inhale very deeply. Hold for a moment. Circulate the energy. Exhale, let it all out. Good, let's begin. Keeping your hands on your knees, inhale, come forward for spinal flex, and then exhale, round your spine all the way to the back. Inhaling as you come forward, and exhaling as you round to the back. Pick up the pace if you'd like. Or you can keep it slow and steady, whatever works best for you. Each of these warm-up exercises in the beginning of the practice will do for about a minute. And you can see that every body is the same, every body is different, and everyone approaches this particular exercise a little differently. So however way you move is perfect for today. A few more rounds. Good. Take a deep inhale, come all the way up, press your chest forward, and exhale, relax, and release. Good. Keeping your hands on your knees, now start to roll your shoulders. Go one at a time and roll your shoulders towards the space behind you. Take a few minutes now to unwind from your day and start to loosen up your shoulder muscles. The shoulders are particularly important in the energetic systems of your body. It is the gateway between your heart and your head, and also your shoulders are the place for meridian points that affect the kidneys and the liver. So here, as you roll out your shoulders, know that you're having an overall effect in the body. Good, take a deep inhale now, bring both shoulders up and hold. And then exhale, release, relax your shoulders down. And now go in a slightly different way. So either moving your shoulders forward, maybe both at the same time, or swimming them one at a time, rolling towards the center in front of you. Inhale very deeply, bring the shoulders up and hold. And exhale, release. Excellent. Raise both arms up, inhale very deeply as you bring both arms up. And then as you exhale, bring your opposite hand to your knee and one hand behind you. So right hand to the left knee and twisting slightly behind you. And then come back to center. Inhale, come all the way up, bring the arms up, and then exhale, move to the opposite side. We're creating a little bit of a twisting motion here, and this helps to flush out any toxins. Inhaling as you bring your arms up, and exhaling as you lower down. Going at your own pace, inhaling, bringing the arms up, and then exhaling down. Good. Finish off one more on each side. Inhale to the center, to one side. Inhale to the center, and then move to the opposite side. And then come to center, and let's move forward from here. Coming onto your hands and knees. We're beginning the Kriya now, and we have 3 different versions that we can offer in terms of modifications. The first one, the fully modified version, is to come into a tabletop position with both hands underneath the shoulders and fingers are spread wide apart. Knees are about hip width apart, and you can relax your toes at the back. From here, keep the right leg bent and raise it all the way up. And then start to move from this position. So we're holding here for a moment. You can also keep the legs straight, and in the full expression of the Kriya, in the middle of the screen, is to come into downward dog first, and then lift up from this posture. Good, let's begin. Inhaling as you come up, and exhaling as you lower your chest towards the ground. Good, going at your own pace, inhaling as you come up, and exhaling as you go down. Take your time now. Take breaks when you need to. Remember that your practice here is about training your mind as well as training your body. So what feels challenging in the beginning of the practice may start to get a little easier, or you may find that your first few rounds are fairly easy and that it takes a little bit more to get through the next. And so here's a little yogi tip. Keep up and you will be kept up. Keep your concentration. Powerful breath. And just about 30 seconds left. Good, last 2. And last 1. Relax your leg down, come back into tabletop position, and then come into rock pose onto your knees and onto your heels, taking a moment here and feel the energy around you, within you. Allow your heart rate to come back to resting rate. And then we'll do the same thing on the opposite side for the same amount of time. So pick your option here, coming into tabletop position. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Now we're working on the left leg, so find your option. You can keep the leg bent from tabletop position. You can come into downward dog. Lift up fully into a triangle position. Lift up the left leg, or you can stay in a tabletop and just straighten out the left leg. Please begin. Inhaling as you come up and exhaling now as you bring your chest towards the ground. Just about another minute to go. And as you're breathing here, become again aware of your aura 9 feet all around you. And that's why Kundalini Yoga teachers wear white, is that it has the impact of expanding the aura. It has the power and the presence of a neutral presence in the room. A leader and a guide, and also a neutral presence. White is the combination of all colors, the presence of all colors. 30 seconds. Everyone's doing great. Concentrate, find your option. Or feel free to scale down if you need to, or scale back up if you need to, using any of these modifications. And the center, the full expression of today's Kriya. Last 2. And last 1. Coming back into your tabletop position. And then sitting back into rock pose for a moment. Let the energy circulate. Well done. Really well done. Take a moment to come back to your breath. And take note of the energy spiraling from the base of your spine all the way up to the top of your head. Concentrating for a moment at the brow point. And let's move on now. We're coming into cross-legged position for the next part of today's Kriya. Coming into a cross-legged position, you can use a prop behind you to feel a little bit more comfortable in the seated posture. You can even do this from a chair. So take your option. And from here, extend both hands out in front of you at the level of your heart. And then using your left hand as a guide, turn your right palm upside down. So your thumb is pointing downwards and both hands now are pointing, both palms are facing in the direction of your left palm. Good. Take your right hand now and place it underneath. Come underneath your left hand and interlace your fingers. Good. Thumbs are relaxed. And from here, keeping your hand at a parallel direction, inhale, bring the arms up to a 60-degree angle. And as you exhale, come back down so that your hands are parallel to the ground. Inhaling as you come up and exhaling down, parallel to the ground. Go at your own pace, inhaling up, exhaling down. This is called the chopper. So thinking now about any obstacle that might be in your path. Maybe it's a thought that you have about a particular person, place, or thing, a goal you might have, and think about using this movement symbolically as a way of cutting through, creating space, clearing your aura. Animals have hoofs and horns and teeth as their form of protection, and for us in our humanology, we have our aura. This is where the ancient yogis used to say, this is where everything happens to us, first in the aura. So as you intensify and magnify your particular practice here, strengthening the aura, you'll start to notice that the response from the world around you will shift. Good, lifting up just about to the level of your ears and then exhaling as you bring your hands down. Doing your best to keep your arms straight, and again, noticing where all that emphasis is, just around the shoulders and the heart center. A few seconds left. Last two. And last one, raise your arms up and then exhale, bring the arms back so that they're parallel to the ground. Exhale, release the breath, release your hands down, keep your eyes closed, let the energy circulate. Here's the final exercise in today's practice. Extend both arms all the way out in front at the level of your heart. Just do a quick look behind you or beside you. Make sure that everything is clear and that if you're practicing with somebody, you have a little bit of space around you. From here, palms facing each other, inhale as you drop the arms back and down. And as you exhale, come back so that your arms are parallel, not touching, just about a finger's width apart. Inhaling as you drop your arms down and back, and then exhaling as you bring them back to center. Establish your rhythm, inhaling and exhaling. This movement is called arm ripples or aura ripples. And here, imagine yourself now building up your empire. Building the space around you, the temple around you, so that you have clarity, strength in your presence, and the power to shift and change things around you with your presence. Inhaling as you open your arms out, giving space to your heart and your lungs, and exhaling as you draw your arms forward. Excellent. Keep your breath even and deep. And use your breath to help you keep pace with the movement. Last two. Good. Last one. Draw your arms to center. Hold here for a moment. Keep your hands in place. Exhale completely. Inhale very deeply. Hold in place. Squeeze. Squeeze all of your muscles. Squeeze root lock. Squeeze anus, sex organs, navel center. Exhale. And here's the last one. Inhale very deeply. Hold the breath. Exhale, release your hands down, sit for a moment. And here we conclude the formal part of the Kriya. We'll sit for a moment now, let the energy circulate. And if you have a little bit more time available, I highly suggest taking a 3-minute relaxation on your back. Today, for the purpose of this video, we'll do 1 minute in a seated, relaxed position, and then move directly to our meditation. Excellent. Take a cleansing breath now. Inhale very deeply. Through the mouth, let it go. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale very deeply. Exhale, let it go. And 1 more time. Inhale. Hold. Hold for a little bit longer here. Exhale, release. Excellent. Take a moment now, stretch out your legs. You can give them a little shake. And you can also recross your legs in the opposite direction. Leave your legs extended. I'll leave that to you. Meditation today is for absolutely powerful energy. So once you've found your comfortable seated position, bring your hands together at the center of your chest. Fold down your index finger, fold down your middle finger, ring finger stays extended, and then fold down your pinky fingers. Cross your thumbs and bring this mudra close to your heart. Fists are not touching the heart, but you're close here. And then direct your fingers to about a 60-degree angle. And here we really chanting the mantra 5 times. The sound is Ong, O-N-G. And the sound of Ong is calling on all that is manifest in the universe. Everything that's waiting for you is here and present with this sound vibration. And we're going to bring it into being following this very powerful Kriya. Close your eyes now. We're chanting Ong 5 times. Inhale very deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale, let's begin. Last one. Soften your hands back to prayer pose, both palms pressing together. Closing your eyes. May the longtime sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Inhale deeply, long Sat Short Nam. Sat Nam. Please ground yourself, bring your forehead and your palms to the ground, closing off the energy of today's practice. Thank you very much, everyone. Please remember to subscribe. We love having these videos, these new videos for you. And please feel free to leave us your comments at the bottom of the screen. Sat Nam.